friends, Doc South with you. And well, I like to on Facebook. I like to look and see who of my Facebook friends are celebrating a birthday, and I try to send out just a little "Hey, happy birthday" kind of thing, um, and I did this today with someone who was, I think, I got to it a day late. I often do. I often do. So their birthday was perhaps yesterday. I did it I took care of it this morning. You could say I'm late or you could say I'm early for the next birthday. Real early, of course. But I think I made some little quip saying, "Hey, is there any cake left?" And the person wrote back, "No, we ate it all." And I said, "Well, okay, that's all right, I guess. Listen, I've got an idea for a cake my mom used to make for our birthdays. Even when I was a grown up, she'd make this one for me, and I'll share the recipe with my Facebook crew." And told the lady that she could get a glimpse of it if she wants. Maybe I'll post it, send it to her as a message or something on Facebook. But here's what you do. And this is so simple. It's called broken glass cake. Yeah, no, broken glass cake. I know my mom was not, my mom didn't serve 5 to 10 years in prison for poisoning or trying to poison her kids. No, feeding us broken glass. This actually was a cake that she made that pleased everyone. And it was so darn good. And frankly, generally the cake didn't survive the birthday dinner. Yeah, we left room. Yeah, we left room for all of it we could shove down our faces. It's so good. And it's easy. That's the other thing. What you got to do is you got to don't they now have, I think, graham cracker pie crust, a mix of some sort? Well, in Mom's day, she used to break up the graham crackers. And I think maybe that was a new thing at the supermarket, graham cracker crust. And she would get a glass baking dish. Again, you don't have to turn on the oven or anything. Nothing's going to get baked. But the dish would be maybe the baking dish, the glass baking dish would be maybe about 3 inches high. She'd layer the bottom of the baking dish and I think a little bit up the sides with the graham cracker crust. Okay, and the graham cracker crust would be, maybe a 1/4 inch thick, if that. Not very thick. It doesn't have to be. Okay. You with me so far? Okay. Meanwhile, she's been making Jell-O. You know how you got to boil the water, put the Jell-O, into the boiling water, stir it, chill it. Yeah. The big thing here is chill it. Okay. Get it to where it's Jell-O, but do it in a baking dish that's spread out and and what you want is the Jell-O liquid, from being boiled and all that and stirred, mixed up. You want it about 1 inch high and spread out. And you want a fairly big baking dish for the cake itself with the graham cracker crust on the bottom. Okay. Whew. Okay. Now you could pick any, like 2, 3, 4, depending on how big you want the cake to be. You can, you make about 4 batches of Jell-O. Suggestions would be maybe orange, cherry, lemon lime, lemon Jell-O, strawberry Jell-O, various colors. Okay. And once the Jell-O's made and it's maybe anywhere from 3/4 to 1 inch thick on the bottom of the Jell-O, the Jell-O bowl, you start cutting it into little squares or shapes, triangles, circles if you can. You can use a cookie cutter, whatever. You break the Jell-O and you make it into little smaller pieces. Okay. Then what you do is you've got the graham cracker crust there. Okay. You can put a little bit of Cool Whip on the bottom of the graham cracker crust, just a little, not much, and a quarter inch maybe. And then you start putting all the different various pieces of Jell-O. Just mix it up and throw it. Just place it flat on into the Cool Whip that's sitting on top of the graham cracker crust. The little bit of Cool Whip. Okay, you've done that? Good. Now it's all mixed up. You leave space between the Jell-O pieces. Now what you do is you put in a layer of Cool Whip. Yeah, you put a layer of Cool Whip in just like you're putting cement between bricks. Okay, yeah, and you make sure that it's all kind of solid there. Yeah, the Jell-O has got the Cool Whip rather has gotten in between all the Jell-O, and you smooth it out. And now you get some more Jell-O cubes, and you put some more on top of the Cool Whip, and then you do it again with after the Jell-O's all placed like you want it, and you can even put someone's name. You could write someone's name in the Jell-O if with the Jell-O cubes. You put more Cool Whip in between, more Jell-O, more Cool Whip, and you do that till you run out of Jell-O or you run out of space in the baking dish. Okay. Then what you do, no, there's more. I know you're drooling, but there's more. What you do next is you get like a cherry pie filling. Let's say cherry pie. I guess you could get blueberry if you want, with a lot of fruit in it. Cherry seems to be the best because the cherries kind of stick out and seem to be more inviting. And on top of that last layer of Cool Whip that's covering now maybe 3-4 layers of Jell-O cubes, you put you pour the cherry filling, and then I don't think you have to cook cherry filling out of a can, right? It's fine as it is. You could eat it. Yeah, save a little for yourself. Just eat a bowl of it. Yeah, but what you do then is you put that in the refrigerator, cover it, put it in the refrigerator, and let it chill. I guess overnight. Well, what happens is the next day. You go to get you cut it into little pieces, just like a square piece of cake would be, 2-inch by 2-inch to 3 by 3, whatever, and you just lift it carefully out and put it on the put it on the party plates and pass it around, baby. It's good. Oh man, you got your basic food groups: graham crackers, whipped cream, and Jell-O. Oh, and cherries. Cherry pie filling. Who could ask for more? Huh? I know. Well, that's what happens, though. People do ask for more of the cake. It's very good. And yeah, if you let everything solidify, chill overnight, boy. No, it doesn't fall apart on you. Yeah, you might want to experiment. Try one on the family before you do the big party. But man, that is one good cake. It's called Broken Glass Cake. Broken Glass Cake. There's probably a way to look it up on the web and get more detailed instructions. I would think Jell-O probably go to the Jell-O website. They must have a way of making that. I mean, you figure they sell 3 to 4 boxes of Jell-O if they get the gig. Maybe Cool Whip does it, Yeah. But I'll give it to you. It's with my instructions, you should be able to make it just fine. Just fine. Anyway, I hope that helps. Yeah, you want to kind of watch it with the birthday candles. Yeah, get them out quick. They're going to start melting the Jell-O. Yeah, don't dawdle on the birthday song. Speed it up, tempo. Okay, and you'll be fine. Okay. Oh God, that's a good cake. It really is. I'm surprised you don't see it more in restaurants because honestly, it's one of the best tasting cakes you'll ever have. And it's so creative. I mean, your imagination's the limit. But yeah, my sainted mom, oh God, she used to, it was so good. She was so proud of herself when she found that recipe. And was almost as proud as when she found out that the Duncan Hines Cake Company had a burnt sugar cake. Yeah, that was one of her favorites too. Yep. Well, anyway, good old mom. In mom's honor, we'll make this a Lord's Prayer moment. Okay, yeah. Mom's, well, she's been gone almost 20 years. Ain't a day go by I don't miss her. Let's see. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Oh, I imagine all the angels up in heaven have at least had 5 or 6 helpings of broken glass cake now that mom's up there. Oh, man. Oh, Lord, she was a good cook. Mom could do it. Man alive. It's amazing. My brother and I aren't, 400 pounds on the hoof. I swear. Oh, it's funny. She'd call for supper to be ready, or she'd send my father. My father was in the Marines, so he had a good holler for chows on. And boy, it'd be a thundering herd coming out of the living room. And usually about halfway through the meal, what's for dessert, Mom? Yeah, we're wondering whether we should stuff ourselves with more meatloaf or maybe leave a little room for, whatever she had concocted. And yeah, it was a moment of decision. Anyway, bless her soul. We'll see you later. I'm sure your mom was great too, right? Oh yeah, man. Moms are okay. I'll see you later, friends. Thank you and God bless.